Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today we are reviewing episode 49 and I hope you guys enjoy. This episode starts out with Go and Chloe heading off to school. Yes, Go is actually going to school for once. I guess in this world you can just decide whenever you'd like to turn up. But apparently he's told his teacher that he will only come into school for important tests, which was pretty funny. He also looked hilarious in his uniform. Elsewhere, there is a nearby lab in Vermilion, where a certain Eevee is. It turns out that this lab focuses on Eevee evolutions and researches all things related. I love this scene. It shows Eevee trying to mimic its evolutions. It tries to walk just like Sylveon, and then it jumps into the water and tries to swim like Vaporeon, failing at both. You can see that this Eevee is a bit confused with what to do with itself, and then the researchers at the lab actually try to evolve it. This was really interesting. They use a Firestone and you can actually see the evolution tries to take place and you see fire bursting out but it fails to evolve. And then the same again with the Thunderstone. So obviously this Eevee has something different about it. So Go and Chloe head to school. Go is told that he has to leave Sobble with the other Pokemon in the play area. And of course Sobble, being Sobble, starts crying because he doesn't want Go to leave him behind. This is like when a mum drops their kid off at school and they start crying, but Go leaves Cinderace with it to watch over, which shows their bond is still going strong after Cinderace evolved. There were some nice moments between Go and Chloe in this episode. Go asks her why she doesn't want to catch any Pokemon, and there is a reference to the Gengar episode. She tells us that she had people assume that she would follow in her father's footsteps just because he's a professor, which we saw that moment play out while she was in class. So it was a nice callback, and obviously by the end of the episode it is all addressed. Yamper runs away from Ash while he was taking it for a walk and meets up with the same Eevee from earlier, and then they quickly become friends. They arrive at the school because Yamper wants to see Chloe, but they're being chased by the researchers. Chloe bumps into Yamper and Eevee straight away and you see a connection between Chloe and Eevee. Eevee looks scared of the researchers chasing it, so Chloe looks after it. It's funny because you think that these researchers are bad guys trying to steal Eevee or something, but of course the real bad guys are lurking around as well. While all this is going on, Team Rocket are busy vacuuming all the Pokemon up in the play area, including Go, Cinderace and Sobble. And Ash comes running in only to fall for the old pitfall trap, classic Team Rocket. I feel like it's been a while since we've had this gag and I liked the return of it. Go and Chloe show up with Eevee and Yamper and defeat Team Rocket. Team Rocket tried to call the Gacha machine but no Pokeballs came out. This was alright, I guess. It was better that something different happened. Instead Pelipper fought with them and got destroyed by Eevee and Yamper. So Eevee seemed to copy Yamper's Spark attack, so maybe it knows the move Copycat. That's what the Bulbapedia page says anyway, but this could also be related to a special move as it's a special Eevee. It can't evolve, so we can assume it's based off the Let's Go Eevee partner Pokemon. So maybe it'll learn some of the special moves from that game. Also, I'm pretty sure it'll be able to Gigantamax as well. But they win the battle. Ash finally escapes the pitfall that he's been in this whole time, blast Team Rocket away, and that's that. And then the final scene, back at the lab, they give Eevee back to the researchers. The misunderstanding is all cleared up. Of course, Eevee doesn't want to go back to them. It wants to stay with Chloe and be the first official Pokemon capture for Chloe. And it was a really nice capture and moment, probably my favourite Chloe moment so far in the show. She tells Eevee that they will grow together and discover their path together. And she even gets a Rotom phone, so I really think she's going to become a lot more important from now on. We've said this in the past and then she just disappears, but this time she's got the Pokedex, she's got the Eevee, she is officially a trainer, she's joining Ash and Go in Galar next week, well, next episode, so everything points to her having a bigger role and I'm all for it. This episode was great. I love the relationship between Eevee and Chloe. I love the slice of life elements in this episode with Go going to school. It was just a really enjoyable episode and a massive improvement on last week. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So this episode is the last episode of 2020. There won't be another one until January the 8th. So obviously no reviews until then. I'm probably going to take a little break from videos. Have a few videos planned before the end of the year. But be sure to subscribe for the reviews in the new year. Let me know your thought of this episode as well in the comments below. What would you rate it out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.